Hey everyone, just wanted to give a quick heads up that at about, I think, 31-minute mark in this episode, the audio quality, mainly Daniel's audio quality, seems to take a bit of a hit. That's just because Craig had yet again another technical difficulty, who we are actively looking to replace, by the way. So more time, from like 31 to 33 minutes, I think it'll just sound a little bit worse, and then things go back to normal after that. Otherwise, enjoy the episode.
Yeah, I'm getting no interest here, then I'll cut it, like, I'll just ghost or whatever. Not ghost, like, I just won't respond. Because, like, what's the point?
Not ghost, I'll just, like, ghost her, basically.
Not a ghost, but I'll just, like, completely stop.
I realized what I said as I thought it through. I'm like, oh, wait.
Turn that shit up, got my diamonds dancing. Brought a bitch up, she another groupie banging. Got the whip up, phones, yeah, we living lavish. Hit the shisha.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the I May Regret This podcast. As always, I am your host, Cool Guy Kunal. Man, what did you think about that one, Daniel?
Yeah, let's restart this one, man. I can't do it, man. That was off.
That's fine.
That made me feel shit about who I am as a person.
I'll edit that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the our show. I'm Kunal, and Daniel is here also. Daniel.
Hey, I'm Daniel. What's going on?
Haha, would you say you're cool guy, Daniel?
All right, yeah, let's run that one back.
And no, I'm done. Okay, I'm done running it back. We have a guest today, a second-time guest, a guest who came back and said, you know what? I didn't get enough the first time. I wanted more. Ankur B, welcome back.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Awesome Ankur.
That was cool. That was cool when he did it.
No, man, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to cut right to the chase because I'm sick of wasting time. Okay, we are doing another power hour. And you know what? This time, Daniel and Ankur can see the timer. And guys, get ready, because the timer starts now. And when that clock hits 0,
we
our
all
lives
drink
will
our
change.
miso soup. Let's do it.
Hold on. I don't think we're on the same page about this.
I have ramen noodles.
All right, drink.
So, why are we gathered here today? We're gathered here for a podcast and to quite honestly get a little crunk while we're at it. Daniel, I'm going to cut right to the chase. We have listener questions.
And they need to be answered.
And they will
Because
be
who
answered.
else? Who else will answer these needy people who will always send us questions and we definitely don't beg for them?
The first time people send us questions and we call them needy. God, we suck. Okay, first question. It's an easy one. It's one that I'll lob to all of you. Anonymous, please. Do you think your co-host is cute? So someone asked me, do I think my co-host is cute? I'm going to say no. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Daniel's cute?
Fuck.
Yeah, I think Craig's pretty cute.
Nice!
Do you think recording error is pretty cute?
Hey, man. Come on. He's doing his best. Let the record show, by the way. We're just going to quickly skim over that because Daniel... Oh, shit. Let the record show. Daniel asked that question himself, the sad little boy that he is.
I actually forgot.
Oh, did you really?
I thought that, yeah, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, what friend sent that in?
When I asked it and you were like, oh, I'm like, I was like, wow, good acting. I mean, I couldn't tell.
I actually didn't remember. That's funny.
Okay.
Maybe it wasn't me.
Anonymous. No, it was you. Anonymous.
No, you guys don't think. My account got hacked.
I have the screenshot, man. No one hacked you. You're small. You're insecure.
You have the screenshot of me not getting hacked?
Next question. Thoughts on being influenced while knowing you're being influenced?
So this isn't anonymous, right? Like, we know who this is.
It's anonymous, but
Yeah,
if you
it's
want to
really
take
not
a guess.
anonymous. And I think we move on at this point.
I'll
I think we
bleep it.
move on from that.
I'll bleep it. Take a guess.
No, we don't need to bleep it. Of course.
Okay. What's the guess? Who do we think this is?
Miso soup.
It's soup.
Okay, who do we think it is?
What? Why do you keep asking? It's obviously Govind.
Fuck.
We don't need to do this, man.
Well,
He's ruining the show, right?
Okay,
You're falling into it. He's influencing you right now.
No, one asked.
No, he is.
question.
He always wanted to take over the podcast. We knew that. And look, he's tearing us apart, and you're letting it happen.
So this is the one time a week where Daniel gets over emotional about something I can't quite understand. Ankur, do you want to try to answer this question? Thoughts on being influenced while you're being influenced?
Feels good to be influenced.
God, I hate you guys.
I'll drink to that in 12 seconds.
Okay, fine. I'll quickly ask the next one before the ding goes off. Are hot dogs a sandwich? Take your shot and then answer that one.
Absolutely not. I was ready for this one. Absolutely not.
Oh, you saw this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, explain. Why are hot dogs not a sandwich?
A sandwich is something in the core split between two pieces of bread that close in on each other. Two pieces of bread.
Okay.
If you took a hot dog, or put it this way, if you took the top bun off a sandwich or the top slice off a sandwich and wrapped it around what was in the middle, then you'd have a hot dog.
Right.
So, which is interesting.
But
you can't just wrap that. You'd need another piece of bread on there. You can't just wrap it around and act like it's two pieces. Nah,
did you guys see the Google search I just made?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, well, pretty
much.
much.
What I won't.
Google said the hot dog is a sandwich. Okay? A sandwich is an item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with meat. Okay? Fair. Cheese or filling.
If you Google search climate change, it'll tell you it isn't real depending on your fucking demographic, all right?
So we're getting
I
into
watched Social
that.
Dilemma. Yeah, I know everything.
Take your shot, man, before you go down a rabbit hole we can't get out of.
Yeah, it's the Mizo talking.
Ankur, yes or no? Hot dog is sandwich.
I'm not a fan of hot dogs.
I'm sorry, was the question, are you a fan, or was the question, is it a sandwich?
He gave you an answer, move on. No,
we can't. We can't.
The following section has been lost due to a recording error. In other words, Craig sucks and dropped the ball yet again. Please bear with us and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I hated that. We're gonna get into the nitty-gritty questions now, okay? Daniel, I need a guy's name, and Ankur, I need a girl's name.
Ooh, Ankur, you go first.
Rosie.
Oh, God.
McDonald.
Rosie and McDonald, huh? That's the best I got from you two?
That's what you're gonna get.
All right, both are 24. Dear Dan and Kunal, my name... You know what? We're about to... No. Dear Dan and Kunal, my name's McDonald. I went on a date with a girl named Rosie, and I cannot stop thinking about her. Here's why. First of all, let me start by saying that we are both 24 and out of college. Now... Oh, let's just do the shot.
Woo!
Now, we had a lovely date, and we matched on Tinder. She checks all my boxes, and I get along with her really well. I followed up after our date to see if she wanted another, and she agreed, said we should reconnect midweek to discuss availability on the weekend as she's busy with work and school and such. Oh, so they're not graduating. Okay, I guess he's graduated. The problem is, I love talking to her, so I want to text her, but I know I shouldn't swarm her with texts constantly. It's also been increasingly difficult to focus on work and errands because I cannot stop thinking about her. Stuck in my own head and wanting to text her, but not knowing if I should berate her with texts, I think I would greatly appreciate some advice or suggestions on how to navigate the situation. Thanks. Love, McDonald. Let's take the shot. Why don't you all digest
that? It's actually kind of zen, the noise we're hearing.
I like it. Okay.
Okay, sorry. I have I was diagnosed with ADHD, and I kind of got lost in that story.
So pretty much, he went on a date with a girl on Tinder. She checks all the boxes. They followed up to see if they wanted another date, and she agreed. But because she's busy with school and work and all that, she can't right away. But his issue is that he is borderline in love. He can't stop thinking about her. He wants to text her really badly throughout the week, but he doesn't want to overdo it and just blow up her phone with text and be that person. That's his issue. Mm-hmm. So it's not like she didn't agree to the second date. She did. But he said it's to the point where he can't even focus on his own work and stuff because of how badly he wants to talk to her and how much he wants to see
her. My thought is, if I was this guy, I guess I'd try to meet it in the middle because, wow, that was fucking fast. I think because if you completely listen to that, then you're not necessarily getting what you want, which is fine, I guess, if it's temporary, right?
Right.
But then you kind of have to go into the situation thinking, all right, I'm going to get what I want, which is the affection back for what you're feeling.
Right.
When she has the time for it, sort of thing. But I also think that things can stale out in the meantime if you just don't say anything. So you kind of want to meet in the middle.
Yes.
And the reason I say that is because I've been in a similar situation, and I just felt like I gave someone their space, and then nothing, and then it just got completely dry and nothing happened.
Yeah. Okay, we're looking at this from very different perspectives, which is interesting. Okay, one sec. Everyone take our shot, and then when we're done, Ankur, I want to hear your perspective before I give my answer. We're like
awful.
Hot the way we do that.
Yeah, that was kind of like...
You're like hot to me. You're like
Me?
hot, dude.
Oh, but I'm not cute though. But I'm not cute though.
What the fuck? The one time I compliment you on the show. Ankur, what do you have to say to this guy? What's your advice or suggestions on how we should go about it?
So like his thing is he doesn't want to blow up her phone, even though she's agreed to the second date.
Pretty much, yeah. And like she checks all the boxes. He can't stop thinking about her. He really wants to blow up her phone, but like feels like he shouldn't.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good idea not to blow up someone's phone. Like I don't know. I'm the type of person, and this is always my issue, is I'm always on my phone because of like all my business stuff being on there. So like as soon as someone texts me, I usually want to respond right away, or I have the ability to. And if it's
I love that. I love how it cut him off.
Yeah, and like if it's like one of my friends, like one of my boys or something, I'll respond right away. But I feel like especially if you're talking to someone new, you definitely want to pace yourself and not blow up their phone.
So I'm very sorry, go ahead. I don't know. I thought you were done.
Yeah, so I guess don't blow up her phone, and I mean the second date's already scheduled, so I feel like.
But like he's at the point where maybe not blow up her phone. Maybe they're texting a casual amount, but he wants more than that because of how many boxes she checks off.
Yeah, that's what
would you cross that line of like a casual amount?
Yeah, definitely not. I feel like if in the girl's position, that'd be a turnoff.
Yeah. Okay. I'm very opinion. I'm not gonna let this bell cut me off. I'm gonna do this first.
Beautiful. It's a nice noise.
It really is. The last one that I did with Sid, there was a guy just yelling "shot" in my ear every single time. So like, that's why when I sound agitated, sometimes there's a reason behind it. I'm very opinionated about this because, as I've spoken about before, I've dealt with, I think, what I would say is things moving a bit too fast, too quick, too serious. And getting my phone blown up from someone that I've just started talking to is something that I've experienced, and a reason that I have, and I know I've said several times on the show before that I do not believe in ghosting, and I don't, but it has led me to ghosting once. It's the only time I've ever ghosted someone.
Oh, there's no bell that time.
What? Yeah. What did you do?
There was no bell for you guys?
No.
Oh, maybe I clicked off. Oh, I did. Okay, you should be good. Sorry. Well, yeah, because I was like, we're obviously not on the same page. And like, at this point, I'm starting to feel like, although things went really well I said like way too much there. Although I feel like things went well the first time we met. Oh my God, I can't stop saying it. Although I feel as though things went well the first time, we are no longer on the same page in my head because of how much we're talking at a good rate, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, text at the moderate amount, what Ankur said pretty much. Text at the moderate amount that you're keeping it at, but don't overdo it. It's just it can scare someone off.
Interesting.
I feel like if someone texts too much, it feels like they have nothing going on in their life. Or like, I guess it depends on the scenario. I'm talking in relation to dating and stuff. Like if I'm asking like a business partner or something for something and they take a while to respond, I'll be like, the hell's going on? But I guess when you first meet someone and they just literally can't stop texting, or they blow up your phone with like 5 or 6 messages in a row, then you're like what is this person even doing with their life?
Yeah.
I get that too. And and especially the extreme you guys are talking about is definitely a turnoff. But I also feel that lately I've just been, I think too much, and people in general, I think too much about how everything looks. Like, I'll get a message and be like, I don't want to look too like desperate, but like I also want to look affectionate, so I'm gonna like message at this specific time. It's like, man, fuck all this shit. Like, why do I even need to think about that? If I just get it, I'm just gonna message. If I'm just gonna message, if not, then I'll just do it later. Why do I need to think about that? It's not that deep. I mean, maybe it kind of is, but like,
I
don't
think
know.
That
if
is
you,
true also.
I think
Yeah.
you're right. As long as you don't cross a line of, I just realized I haven't eaten anything all day. I had a single graham cracker in the morning.
Jesus, man, you need to eat. Are you like drunk?
Well, I started to feel it really quickly, and I was like, "This doesn't add up." It's been 15, and I just realized I've literally had a single cracker all day. Is this a bad idea?
Could be.
I think you're bad.
Yes. I might go grab like a bag of chips or something in the middle of this if my food
No.
doesn't get here. Dude,
No.
I'm scared. I haven't eaten anything.
It's okay. You'll be okay.
Will I really be okay? I've never done this before.
I don't know, but I don't want you to get chips. Is the point?
You asshole for that.
Yeah, sorry. I guess what I'm saying though. Oh, jeez, this is
Mhm.
insane.
I'm actually really
Um,
scared for myself.
I'm scared for you too, brother. Let's
Thanks,
do it
brother.
together, even though it's just you.
Thanks.
I just think I almost feel like you could set whatever pace you want and just not expect it to come back. It's hard for her to know that though, because when you send the text, it's almost like, oh, message me back ASAP. Like that's kind of implied.
Right.
But if you're just there to answer back, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, like
you can do whatever you want.
like everything, like what I said and what you said is like a generalization. Like, there's nothing that applies to every situation. So, like, I guess it depends, right? Like, if they have chemistry and she's also texting back and forth, then I think it's fine. But like,
yes,
you have to kind of gauge interest on either side. I mean, it's not that hard. It's easy to tell, I think,
Well,
when you're actually in it.
that's the key. Is what the other.
Woo!
What's the like? Is there a known limit if you've eaten nothing like literally all day? Like last time I ate was 24 hours ago.
Well,
If
this
you're
ain't gonna end
scared-
well for you.
If you're scared, the thing you need most is some liquid courage right now, man. Just drink up.
And
I guess-
Jesus.
I guess you're right. Okay, well, I think we tackled that one pretty well. Yeah, base it off what the other person's doing. Don't go over the top. Even though you feel like you really want to, you'll regret it in the end because you'll never talk again.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I would say my final words is like,
Yeah.
It's good that you're thinking of her and like have her in mind and have her feelings in mind, but also just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And yeah, you don't have to think about it that much. It's not that deep.
Don't worry, be happy.
But pretty much, we didn't answer your question at all. You kind of have to do what you feel is right.
We answered it. Go based off the other don't. There should be a general vibe. I get over textings are hard, but in general, there should be an understanding of okay, she's texting this much, I'm texting this much. Maybe I'm putting in a little bit. Maybe I'm going over the top. I'm putting in too much. At that point is when you chill a bit. That's what I would say.
At that point is when you dig your heels in and send them 7 texts to make sure they're getting all your favorite forms.
Oh my god!
and then after they don't respond in 20 minutes, being like, "Are you okay?" Like,
And you
is
call
there
their
something wrong?
parents and be like,
Like-
you call her parents and be like, "Hey, I haven't heard from Rosie in a few hours. I'm wondering if she's
no.
all right."
Oh no!
Drive to her house.
Rosie.
All right, here we go. Next question. I need a 20-year-old guy's name and a 24-year-old girl's name. Daniel, you did the guy's name last time, right? So yeah, flip roles.
Yeah. Okay, 24-year-old girl's name.
Yes.
Molcina.
What's up with M today, brother?
Well, the first one I was thinking about this establishment called McDonald's. It's like where you get food. You can have like burgers.
Forget
and
it.
shit.
Forget I asked.
Okay.
Dude. Actually, forget I asked.
sorry.
Ankur, 20-year-old guy's name. Are you okay? Sorry, you can finish if you really want to.
And then the second one was because I'm drinking a Molson, so I thought of actually, I forgot what I said, but it was.
I
something
regret
a lot.
I may regret this. I actually
Okay.
do regret asking you that question.
Okay.
How's that one? Ankur, you're a 20-year-old guy's name.
Jim.
Are you crying?
What? No.
Ankur?
I don't even care.
Oh my god, dude. Please, can we progress?
Go.
Ankur,
Say
give
the
me a
name,
guy's
man.
Jim.
Jim and what is it?
Oh,
Messina?
I want to switch. No, I want to switch it to Pam.
No.
I was
I won't
hoping-
allow
I was
it.
hoping for that.
Hi, dear Dan and Kunal. I am clueless as to how to progress with this girl. Firstly, I want to thank you for reading this email. I could really use your perspective. Long story short, my friend's sister and I got to talking. She's a very shy person, but when we talk, conversation flows. She smiles a lot, she listens well, and she laughs a lot as well. We went to dinner with her and my mom, and her mom. Whoa. We went to dinner with her, my mom, and her mom. Our moms are good friends. And our moms talked about how we should have our moms talked about how we should have a relationship and so on. I simply chose not to react to those comments. A shot.
Woo.
A day after I asked her out on a date. A day after I asked her out on a date. We had a great time. We went to an escape room, then proceeded to drink at a bar. I had a fantastic time with her, and then I dropped her off at home. In the car, I said that I really liked her, to which she responded, "Me too." I said that I wanted to take I said that I wanted to take her out again, to which she agreed. The problem is I'm now abroad for 2.5 months for an internship. Ever since I arrived, I texted her once a week or so, and we had medium-long conversations. Both of us aren't really the texting type of people. The thing is that she never really texts me first. In the last text, I told her that she could text me whenever she wants if she has free time. She said that she would text me. It has been over a week now and she has not texted. I initiated like 7 times or so to text conversation. What? Oh, it's spelling
man, he's
it. Okay.
drunk.
No. I initiated
I initiated fuck.
I initiated like 7 or so text conversations. Now I don't know how to proceed. Should I text her again? Should I wait for her to text me? I really like the girl and don't want to ruin a potential relationship. What is your advice? Thank you a lot for your feedback. Love, Jim. I guess I didn't need the girl's name.
Molsina?
Okay, you guys quickly discuss that and keep an eye on the clock, and I'm going to go grab a bag of chips.
Ugh, he's gonna like crunch it on the fucking mic.
Hey,
Oh,
what's
that's-
up, guys? This is the Dan and Ankur podcast.
Yeah. All right, now we can talk about Earth One. Guys, buy your Earth One. No, I'm not gonna switch it. I don't know. I thought that was
I think
So
it's
wait.
pretty straightforward, no?
pretty normal. What was the problem that she didn't text him back?
So the problem was we have to drink. Oh
Jesus.
man.
I mean, that's
beep
always the
never went off.
problem.
I don't
Well,
know.
do we
So the
drink without the
problem,
beat?
I guess so. I think the problem was like he got some girl's number and he's been initiating bare conversations, but she hasn't replied back, or like,
Oh.
or she doesn't initiate or something like that. Pretty much, she's not initiating. And then the question is like, should he just give up texting her? And my answer would be, yeah, it's not worth your time.
I guess I sort of feel like again it doesn't. It's not that deep. Like you could just keep texting if you want to text her. But I mean, I get it. Yeah, like it's definitely a clue that she's not texting you back. I mean, personally, I think it's kind of weird the whole like, oh, our moms thought we should be together type of thing. And if I think that weird, excuse me, if I think that that's weird, then maybe she thinks that's weird too, and the whole thing is kind of weird. She felt like obligated in the first place.
Yeah.
It's a possibility. But
Yeah, I
also,
don't
I mean, just go with the flow of things, and then when you actually get back from the internship, then you can actually see what's up. Because I think I mean, I fucking hate texting from a distance, unless like I really know the person, we really vibe, which maybe you guys do. But yeah, I usually don't like it that much, so I prefer everything to be in person.
Yeah, texting's, I don't know, just a way to kill time, I guess. Fill in
Yeah.
like the gap in the day or whatever. But yeah, in this scenario, I don't know. I think the thing was he's texted her like 7 times and she hasn't responded.
Okay,
I am
that's a
back.
lot. That's a lot.
So he texted her 7 times. I've already finished the bag. I feel a lot safer now.
Oh my god.
Yo, he was barely gone. He had to
No,
run
I
all
was-
the way downstairs,
Yeah.
grab the bag.
That was quick. Would that be good? Do you guys think? Do you think that's
No.
enough?
It's not enough.
I think I'm concerned about you for a different reason now.
Tell
Drink
me.
up, man.
Oh, click on that thing. So where's the beep?
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, you guys really don't think that bag of chips is gonna do anything for me?
No.
I think you're fine, man. I
Okay,
think you'll
cool.
be Okay.
So the case is that he has initiated 7 times. She's responded, but she just doesn't initiate. And it's very sad. The reason I laughed while I was reading it is because he went out of his way to say, hey, by the way, feel free to initiate whenever you want.
No, that is sad. I did not think that.
She knows she can initiate, but he was just always initiating to the point where he went out of his way to say, hey, by the way, just so you know, you can initiate too. That's what
Oh, this one's easy then. Like, don't text back until she initiates. If she does, then you know she's interested. If not, then just move on. Like, you're all abroad anyway, so whatever.
So normally,
Yeah.
Let me take the shot.
Oh, beautiful. I'm glad it's back.
Normally, yeah, that's a really easy answer. However, considering that this seems to be someone that he knows a decent amount because he went to dinner with her and both of their mothers, and he said that the dates were going really well and they really liked each other, I think that makes it a bit harder for him to ghost. Because him not initiating is essentially him ghosting. It does not seem like she will initiate. If she does, congrats. I mean, you did it. But let's just err on the side of realism here and say that she won't.
That's not him ghosting. Like,
no, that's not him ghosting, but that is them effectively ghosting the relationship.
If she cared enough, it wouldn't be awkward for him. Like, if he's initiated every time, if she doesn't initiate, then she clearly
I'm not
didn't
saying
care.
it'll be awkward for him. I'm saying that it'll be weird now. Or not even weird, just impossible for them to start something back when he's back from his internship and he's no longer abroad.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't
You
think
closed the door, no?
There's so many
Wait.
text conversations where I'll stop text. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'll stop texting for a bit, but then, especially for like casual things or whatever, you can just pick it up whenever.
But this isn't a casual thing. They went on a date, their mothers hang out, they really like each other. So I'm saying for a casual thing, obviously not, but for a real dating thing, if you guys close the door on this, it's not like it's impossible to reopen the door when you get back from your internship, but you have just made it a lot harder. And I'm not saying he ghosted. If anything, she ghosted by never initiating. Actually, no, not if anything, she did ghost by never initiating. I'm just saying the only reason he's probably hesitant.
Yeah, I don't know. You
What?
could just be like, if anything was weird or whatever, you could be like, oh, I got busy with my internship, couldn't respond, whatever. I don't know. I think it's pretty easy. Case close.
Yeah, I don't think that's like, oh
I
man,
disagree.
you're gonna fuck up by like.
I disagree. I'm very, very honest and okay. Well, you know what? I'm not.
Beauty.
I'm very honest and blunt in those situations. I will legitimately say, I stopped texting you because I was always starting the conversation, and I left it up to you to start one, and you never did. I wouldn't even fucking lie and say I got busy. I would say, no, we very, very well could have been talking, but you made the decision not to. And that's how I would have put it. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying that my imagination is that in his mind, he's worried about the fact that, okay, if we do this, and I know that I won't text her first, I'm gonna assume that he's thinking, okay, well, she probably is not gonna text me first. I really like her, I really want to talk to her, but we'll never talk again. I guess I'll get over it. But then when I get back from my internship, this door is effectively closed in all likelihood. Do you not agree with that? It's not like he just comes back and they restart it.
Then why not? It's like, yo,
because you never texted first.
Why does your voice go?
I have to make a point.
No, bro, when you're back, sweesh.
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 When you're back in person, you just be like, yo, I'm back in town, like, what's up, blah blah blah. Like, it's actually just nothing what you guys were talking about before.
No, hold on. She never texted first. So now I'm actually starting to question the legitimacy of if she even likes him.
I don't think she does, but I'm saying like, I actually don't think she does. I don't think she likes him. I think it's pretty slim that there's a really slim chance that she likes him. Right. But I do think that they could just stop talking and then he could just try one more time when they're back. And it might happen again just because they're close, like literally in proximity. And then if it doesn't work out, then it's like, fuck it. And like, if he feels like he's draining his energy by, trying to text her and all that stuff, then just stop. And then you're not ruining the future or whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of what you were alluding to. It's like, if he stopped
I was
texting
previously,
her now,
but I've had a change in thought. My thought is now, why even initiate when you get back? Is she worth reinitiating when you get back?
He likes this guy. Or sorry, he likes this girl.
But she doesn't like him back.
Yeah, I mean,
probably not.
So,
but like, it's not that
the way
hard.
I see it then is like,
I just don't think it's that hard to reopen things.
No,
Because
no,
he'll
okay,
figure out once he's back.
I'll agree. I was maybe a bit wrong there that it is okay, well, again, one sec. Ding.
You can finish your thought, man. Just keep talking.
I refuse to let the bell interrupt me.
I don't let the bell interrupt me. I let it ding, and me and the bell are one together.
I agree that I might have been wrong about how much I acted like it would be complex to reopen things. It's probably not going to be that hard. But now my advice is stop initiating. If she initiates, cool, text her back and see where it goes. If not, don't even reopen this when you get back. It's not worth it. That's where I'm lying.
I mean, I just
or,
feel like
or get back and make it. Maybe she's not texting first because it's long distance and she doesn't want to invest. And in that case, that's fair. So when you get back, make it clear, not directly to her, but like on social media or something that you're back, and see if she reaches out. Still put the ball in her court to initiate.
I feel like we officially entered overthinking territory.
That's not overthinking.
Yeah.
It's very
You know what?
straightforward.
They ask us these questions because we need to overthink it. We have 3 people ready to overthink this for no reason. But here's my thing, and here's my strategy on online dating as well. When things haven't worked out, like sometimes I'll just go back to my old matches where like conversations went out, and I'll just like pick them up again for like no reason at all. Because it's just like there's nothing to lose. It doesn't even take that much effort. Like it's just kind of funny. And then sometimes it actually does pick up again.
No, but it's not the effort requirement, bud.
Yeah, it is. You're like you just said. You're like it's not worth your time.
Yeah,
Your time is nothing. It takes like 2 seconds.
I'm not saying that in regards to effort. I'm saying that in regards to like emotional investment. I've invested far more than you have.
Oh,
That's
okay.
clear.
Sure. Okay, I agree with that.
Right? I'm not worried about the effort. I'm way past the effort. I already agreed that I was probably wrong about how I went about that. That part you're right, but I'm saying the emotional investment. Like she's not on the same page as me. You know what I mean?
Okay, now I see what you mean. I think how I'm approaching it is fuck. I got interrupted. I didn't let me be the one with the bell. And what I'm thinking is that in terms of time investment, it's still you can just do whatever the fuck you want. Like I'm saying, like if she comes back, you can text her whatever. In terms of emotional investment, like look elsewhere, pal. Like this is not looking good. This is looking really bad.
Yeah, it gets better emotionally. I agree. Time wise, I was a little over dramatic. You probably can still reach out if you want to. Okay, let's say in a general case where you do feel like the girl likes you, you're not long distance and whatever. If she's not initiating, how do you treat that? Like you're not long distance, you've been on a couple dates, you feel like both of you are vibing, but it only seems to be you initiating. How do you go about that? Let's say he's back and that's the case he's in. What do you do in a case like that? Because that's I have my own opinion, but what'd you say, Ankur?
Don't waste my time. Like there's, I don't know, I guess plenty of fish in the sea, and you got your fuck.
Yes, Bill.
It's like a contest who can get interrupted.
Like you got your own shit going on in your life, and then there's plenty of people out there. So if someone's not interested in your investing in you, then you're like, all right, whatever, I'll move on.
Right.
That's my personal opinion, though. Like I guess for me, I don't have time to waste on people who I know are at the same level I'm at or whatever.
And Daniel?
Yeah. Yeah, I sort of feel that way. Like if people show affection in different ways, excuse me, some people show it, with what they say or like what they do. Some people show with like the time they spend or physical touch. Like I'm referring to like all the love languages.
Yeah.
And I just think if you're not feeling the affection back in any way, then like you're not getting much out of this relationship, and it's like fuck it. But if someone doesn't initiate something, but you can feel the affection in other ways, still worth it. Like I think there's just some people that aren't the drivers. Like they just go with the flow, but like really they want you to show affection, even though they're not very like forward with it. It doesn't always have to be equal. Sometimes, I guess people just have kind of like different dynamics.
I agree. 100%. Nothing you said was wrong there. But from my perspective, I get that some people are drivers and some people aren't, and I've been in those situations too. But it reaches a point where it's like I almost feel like I should be like disrespected at a certain point with how much more I'm driving.
Yeah, I feel that too.
At that point, it's like I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, good luck to you moving forward. I have no ill will, but like for me personally, I feel like I'm being played out in a way.
But that's also just you, because there are people that are like, no, I want to drive all the time. I want to be in control. I want to do this, this, and this, and like their perfect like partner, so to speak, is
Yeah.
someone that like is balances them by like being kind of the opposite. Is much more in a go with the flow. Like,
do you really
type of
think
role.
that there are people out there? And I'm curious to know if you two are either one of these people, but that there are people out there that prefer to always initiate and never have the other person. Like, I'm always driving the conversation. I'm always initiating. I'm always changing topic to keep the conversation alive. I'm always doing this, this, and that. Do you think?
Yeah, I do. I don't think
Really?
I hate the word I'm about to use. I just think it's gonna give you the indication of the type of person I mean, like quote unquote like alpha, like the guys that always the guys or girls or whoever. Excuse me?
Nothing, dude.
Simp.
His circle is mute. There's no color.
Yo, no, I'm talking. What? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
At first, you were just like silent to what we had said to you.
Oh, my mic went out. I went silent.
The truth comes out.
No, my mic actually.
You hurt me.
But I just think, yeah, there are people like that. That's kind of the way they like to go about life. Is like they're in control of everything.
Is that how either of you? But there's a difference, though.
I think I'm like a mix for sure.
There's a difference of being.
I'm always like that. I think where especially with my friends or whatever, if I'm making plans, like I'll text. I don't care about texting first, normally, but like if I'm trying to gauge someone's interest when I first meet them, and I'm getting no indicators from them, especially like. Okay, let's say she's not good at texting because I hate texting too, whatever. But like, if I'm getting no other interest outside of that, like a call or fuck me.
Yeah, well, that's what I was talking about. Is like people show affection in different ways.
Yeah, like but
maybe
if I'm
she's
getting
not texting
zero, like the vibe I'm getting is she doesn't care, whatever. Like for me, like whenever, like if I go to a bar or whatever and get someone's number, I'll gauge it for like a week, and if I'm like, yeah, I'm getting no interest, then I'll cut it. Like I'll just ghost or whatever. Not ghost, like I just won't respond. Because like, what's the point?
Not ghost. I'll just like ghost her, basically.
Not a ghost, but I'll just like completely stop.
I realized what I said as I thought it through. I'm like, oh wait.
Okay, hold on. All right. I need to elaborate on this more.
All right.
No. Hold on. Go ahead, Daniel.
I was done.
The last time.
Wait, what song was that? It's kind of stuck in my head now.
God, to all our listeners, I apologize.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Oh, there you go. Shake it.
Okay, so let me say this. First of all,
Hey,
I'm editing that out.
There you go.
Second of all, let's take a shot.
I did preemptively. That's how cool I am.
That's 39. Are you guys feeling it, by the way?
I was drinking miso soup for it.
You weren't
so not quite.
Yeah. I've legit been feeling it since shot 15.
I've been feeling shots since
He's stroking out, boys.
What you got?
Oh, Ankur, I need more.
Ankur, I fucking love you, dude. Honestly, man, I don't tell you enough, bro, but I fucking love you.
I really don't tell anyone else. Like, I think we're brothers. I really do think we're brothers.
I don't.
What? Okay, let's do this. Let's take a fucking shot.
How did that happen already? I swear we were joking about making a shot, and then now the next shot is here.
I'm telling you, by 30 it starts to creep up on you. By 40 it's inhumane. By 50 you're dead. Ankur, I need you to elaborate more because I did not know you were like that. Forget with friends and in like the big Bunty Babu's group chat. Just think about with a potential
dude.
partner.
Don't tell people our secrets, man.
Sorry, forget about the big burping Bob's group chat. Just think about it. Think about it in terms of a potential partner. Even still, you always prefer to drive. You always prefer to initiate conversation and keep the conversation alive. You don't want her to do any of that.
No, like I'll do it if I know we're on a mutual, like at the same level. That's why I do it with my friends or whatever, because I know we're all on the same level. But like that's what I said. Like I wouldn't, like I'd still initiate a few times anyway. Like the guy always usually initiates after getting a number, like most of the time anyway. But Like if I've initiated a few times and the conversations are going dry and she's not responding, or like we're not, I don't know, like it depends on her, I guess, like Dan said, her love language. Like I don't care if she's not texting, but if she's not doing anything else to indicate interest, like,
So
I don't know,
okay,
it could be
let's say-
anything. So if that's it, then yeah, then off it, I guess I'd be like, whatever, goes.
So let's say she indicates. I'm gonna give you two cases. I'll start with this one, and then after you answer, I'll start with the next one. And Daniel, I want you to answer this one too.
Okay.
Let's say she shows a great amount of interest in person when you're on a date, whatever, you're in person. She's showing a great amount of interest, but over text, you always have to initiate, and you cannot tell if she's showing great interest or not. But when you initiate, the conversation still flows, and when you meet in person, things go really well. But over text, it's hard to gauge. Do you still always initiate? Because you're not always in person, obviously. Like
then it's the vibe that's been identified as she's great in person. Fuck me.
God, you gotta roll with the punches.
Let the
man.
record show that Ankur said "fuck me" a bunch randomly in this episode. It's because the ding is going off for a shot. He doesn't randomly
Someone
just break
please
out
fuck
into
me.
"fuck me." Oh my god, I was wrong.
If I'm not getting affection, fuck me, please.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, go on.
But like if it's been the vibes indicated that she's great in person, not over text, then literally I'd only use text to schedule dates, and I wouldn't waste my time texting. I'd just be like, hey, let's go out here then, and then our vibes get in person, so let's do that. Like, why would I force someone to text if they don't like texting?
Okay.
Even I don't like texting, so honestly, that would work for me.
I see. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. Daniel.
Yeah,
Daniel. Okay, sorry, you were so quiet.
He was drinking his
What?
soup.
What? No, I was talking. What's going on
were
with
you
my
really?
mic?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
well, if you guys
We
can hear me now, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Ding.
there wasn't even a ding, man. Like you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, there was.
I also said I feel like, and I hated that. How I feel in relationships, it's just got to feel worth it.
Okay.
It doesn't even like I don't have to think about.
The following section has been lost due to a recording error. In other words, Craig sucks and dropped the ball yet again. Please bear with us and we'll be right back. So, we had a little technical difficulty. Craig
Of
decided
course
to go,
we did.
Craig went rogue on us again. Daniel,
love him. He's great,
I actually am starting to hate him.
dude. He's like listening right now. So.
I know. Sorry, Daniel, but you were speaking, and thankfully it seems like you remember what you were saying. So I'll let you just carry on with what you were saying right after we take the shot, brother. I won't let you know.
Okay, here it comes. 3, 2, 1. You right, man?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, hit us, brother.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Yeah, I was saying that I've been feeling. I had a conversation about that in the reverse, where I was getting a lot of these social media / texting. I don't know, affection, attention. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I wasn't feeling anything else, and I
Right.
think just the way I am, I don't really give a shit about social media. I'm not really one for. I've been soul searching and I know my love languages are not words of affirmations or any of that other stuff. I need someone to, the people that I appreciate in my life and that I have real relationships with are people that sacrifice time to be with me. Like,
Right.
even if it's not romantic in any way, they'll come and we'll share a specific moment together. We'll go out for a coffee, we'll go for a walk, we'll make some sort of memory. Like, that's something that's actually meaningful to me.
Right.
And especially in like intimate relationships, the physical aspect is huge. It's like you're literally showing me with your actions what you're showing me your affection through your actions. And it's not like I don't know, I just don't really feel it as much through text. And I guess with this person I was acting really dry over text because I wasn't really feeling it in any other way. And I just called her and I was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling. I guess it's just a reaction to how I'm just picking up what I'm putting down, so to speak. Like I'm not really feeling it from your end. And then she was basically saying, yeah, I guess I'm just not like very affectionate as a person, like blah blah.
Right.
And I mean, it's it was kind of like that's kind of what it was. We just show affection differently. Like I got to take 2 shots now.
You do have to take 2.
She said she's not affectionate as a person.
Yeah, like she doesn't show affection at all. Or not at all, but like she's not an affectionate person. She doesn't show affection very clearly.
Do you have thoughts on that?
I mean, it gets to a point where it's just like we're just different people. Like, I don't know. I think I especially over time as I've gotten less anxiety ridden, I've realized how like affectionate I am and social I am.
Yeah.
And I need to see that stuff. It's actually kind of funny because I feel like I don't really care about the whole words of affirmation thing. I don't really need people to tell me if they're showing me. But lately with COVID, it's been so hard for people to show me. I'm like, okay, I kind of I might need you to tell me at this point as well.
No,
Right.
show me. Come over with your mask off.
Oh, that's
wow.
only even hotter. Give me this sickness, baby.
Okay. I was wondering if Ankur had thoughts on what you said though, because he chimed in. I was like, "Oh, interesting." I was wondering if I mean, it seemed like you had something to say about that.
No, it's just I guess in general interesting. I don't know, like if someone doesn't show affection, I'm like, that's cool. I guess your dating pool will be limited, but that's good for you, I guess, if that's how you are.
I don't know. I don't want to say I put too much into texting, but if I get no good vibe over texting, it really does throw me off my game. I don't know if that makes me weird.
It's all about the good vibes.
I don't think it definitely doesn't make you weird. I actually might be more quote unquote weird in this area. I just think in general, texting is always a part of a relationship. I just don't care that much. Like whether things are going bad or good, I need the other stuff. So like I don't pay attention to it as much or like put as much on it. That's why when we've had our conversations, I'm like, yeah, we weren't texting that great, but it's like, who the fuck cares? Because I show and get and would prefer to feel affection in other ways.
Oh no. Okay, so I'll say two things. First of all, you take a shot.
Two things.
What's that, bro?
Nothing, man.
Oh my
I
god.
was just kidding.
So I obviously prefer things to be going better in person because that's what matters most. However, when I see that things aren't going well over text, I start to get a general, feeling, for example, that you're not gonna get me, Belle. I'm gonna take my shot right now.
Dude, don't submit to the bell. Don't let the bell control you. Talk through that
I
shit.
refuse
See,
to
look
let
at
the
that.
bell. I refuse to let the bell cut me off.
I
Because
refuse to let the bell.
every time it's gotten Ankur, he's gone fuck me, and every time it's gotten you, you typically had to double up. So I refuse to be in that situation.
Why? Double up was fun.
Actually, by the way, Daniel, compared to the last power hour we did, I feel like I'm holding, despite the fact that I didn't eat and I feel like I got fucked up way quicker. I do think that this one was way easier for me compared to the last one we did. And Encore, after he answers that, how has this power hour been for you? Your first ever, Daniel. I'll let you go first after we take the shot.
Take the shot is in like 3, 2, 1.
Man, you were off.
Beautiful.
That is.
Well, I wanted to
he
be
was
ahead
on.
of it, so I could.
He was on. He was on. For me, he was on.
Oh, he called me out. What?
No, I'm on your
it's fine.
side, man. I'm on your side. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
How is this one been compared to the one we did?
Not good. I think I don't know. It doesn't hit right when you don't talk about your insecurities, though. You know.
All right, Daniel. Why don't you dive deep into your insecurities then? What gets you, brother?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just like my nipples are like too small. It's just.
How do we proceed from there? You've choked him and you've cried him.
No, actually, the only reason I brought that up is because I remember way back when in you guys ever watch Community? It has I used to love that show. And they always made it was like an ongoing joke. There was this dude named I don't know. I forget now. But he's like some hippie dude.
Actually, I forget now. That's a cool name, huh?
You done, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
So, anyways, there was this hippie dude, and he was always shirtless, and they would always make fun of him. They would always make fun of him for having tiny nipples. Right. And then I was just looking at him, and he had the same size nipple as me, and I was like, "Oh, like should I be insecure about my nipples now?"
Should I also be sad about this?
And I am. Is the point.
Encore for you? How was your first ever power hour? Did you get through? Did you really do a shot every minute? That's my first question.
Yes.
Is that a lie?
No.
Let the record show he did this with White Claws and not beer, so he's a little different from Daniel and I, who are just simply built to.
I'm a little different than Daniel and Kunal, who are actual alcoholics.
I'm not an alcoholic, dude.
Have a
Slurring my words.
an alcoholic. How was your first ever power hour?
I'm fine. I don't even like when I drink. It's like it doesn't even like it just goes right through me. Like I don't even feel it, honestly.
Catch me outside, Hubuda.
Catch me outside, Hubuda.
My name is Jeff.
My name Jeff. God, I'm sorry for all of our listeners.
But it isn't my first power hour, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. Oh man, I heard the slight start of it, and I'm happy that nothing else came through. Before we go, Daniel, I wanted to make these last 6 minutes your 6 minutes. Do you have any updates on your previous situation? I know you've been updating us with this with the situation of yours, this personal situation of yours that you've elaborated on the start of the last episode. Any updates?
Yeah, I guess
Take
so.
a shot first.
Basically, yeah, I've just been like really fucking depressed, man. Like it's really no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if the last episode is gonna come out because I revealed a decent amount there.
Yeah.
But the audio may not.
Why don't you just give us
because of Craig? He was being a little bit silly that day.
Yeah, he was actually being stupid, huh? Let's just tell it like it is. Craig, you're being stupid. You're being useless, Craig.
He can't even defend himself, man.
I know, right? It's kind of fucked up. Sorry, go on.
No, but it's been good. I mean, really, I got the drugs in the end, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna take this shit. Because I wanted to be able to experiment it and see how I could put it include it in my life.
Right.
But it's more like you take it consistently and there's consistent changes over time. Right. And I think that's just not what I'm looking for. And I was actually thinking about this too. Maybe I mentioned this before. If it made me more confident, more happy, more energetic, and I was able to do a lot more, I'd start to wonder, like, is all this stuff, do all people like me for is the drugs? Is it the drugs that's making me do this, or is it me? And I'd start to lose my mind about it. And I was just thinking I'm better off being myself than, whatever I'd be on these drugs. So I was just like, fuck it, man. What's really just been important to me lately is just having someone tell me that I have these and just being able to be like, okay, Daniel, like, you're fucking depressed, man. It's all right. Like, chill the fuck out. And in those moments, like, where I'm anxious or depressed, like today and yesterday, I was very anxious.
Right.
I just identify with it. I just sit in it. I'm like, I'm anxious right now. And it's just fine. I just recognize that it's happening. I just know it's not the norm. I don't question it like, why am I feeling this way? What's causing this? How can I get out of this right away?
Right.
I'm just not scared of it. It just doesn't bother me as much. I'd rather just live in it. And it's uncomfortable. Yeah. And you know what? I was actually comparing it to exercise. Because sometimes I feel in that way, and sometimes it actually kind of feels good, and I don't understand why. And I think it's because I'm comfortable with it now, in the same way I'm comfortable with exercising. Like when you're doing, say, a push-up, and you're like coming to the end of your set, like it's really getting hard. Your body is telling you, like, ow, 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 this hurts. Like, stop, stop pushing up. And then you're
shit, ow.
And you're going, no, I'm pushing this. Like, let's go.
Right.
And that makes you stronger. You're training your body to, deal with adversity.
Yeah.
And I think I do the same thing with my mind now that I just kind of sit comfortably in it. I'm experiencing all the negative thoughts that I am feeling. And sometimes I'm not, with regular life, I get distracted, whatever, I get in different moods. And
yeah.
I'm not always in touch with all of my feelings, all of my like deep desires and things like that, deep fears, all that stuff. So good or bad, it's good to be in touch with your emotions and who you are. And so I've just been embracing that shit. And it's been great,
dude. That's incredible to hear. So I just want to make sure I'm correct in my understanding of this. You did acquire like the medication that you were prescribed, but you haven't taken any.
Right. So I actually have it in front of me. I have the antidepressants in front of me, which
Right.
I'm not really inclined to take. I also got prescribed Ritalin, which would be on the way, but I need to take
Right.
an EKG test, which is some sort of
Oh, yeah, no,
heart.
I've taken one of those.
Oh, really? How was that like?
It was weird, but it was fine. I mean, it was more
Ding.
so. It quelled my fears more than anything. Wait, did the timer stop? Okay, well, I'm gonna
Oh,
count
we're
down
done.
manually from 60. We do have one more shot left. I don't know why it stopped at 59. I'll bring it up in front of you guys. Can you see that timer?
I've also had an EKG.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was when it was after I broke my collarbone crowd surfing. They wanted to make sure I didn't have a concussion or something. Or like
Oh.
they were checking for other things. Not the concussion was something else. They were checking for other things though. So I had to have one.
Is it something worth doing right now? Because honestly, I'm kind of not really into the idea of going into any clinic right now. Now that
It's definitely not worth
lockdown
right
in-
now with COVID.
yeah, lockdown just
Yeah,
got
I
fucking.
would
yeah.
be very, very wary of that at the current situation. Man, things have
Yeah.
gone wild, like really quick.
For context, just like 4 hours ago, lockdown got announced.
Oh
For
really?
the
I don't
Toronto
even know
area.
that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, no,
And
it
that
did.
is a great note, by the way, because we are 10 seconds away from taking our final shot. Dan, Ankur, and Kunal and Craig, we have made it through another power hour and take your final shot.
I don't know if I can do it, man. Like it.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll do it.
Huh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have quenched the power hour. We have made it out alive. Guys, final thoughts? Any closing remarks for making it through? Daniel, you're second, but Ankur, your first power hour?
Fuck me.
Wait, am I first or?
I mean, I guess
Oh.
you can go first because I don't really know what he said, but I don't think I want him to repeat it.
He said, "Fuck me."
That's what I thought. I didn't want him to repeat it.
Yeah. Honestly, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. What I would
God
like to
damn
say
it.
is, "Fuck me."
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much
Yeah, I
for
think
listening
let's
to
end it
yet
there,
another
man. That was
episode
bad.
of
That was
the. Yeah,
bad.
it was bad. It was bad.
No, that was bad. Yeah.
No, it was really
I don't
bad.
feel good
But ladies
about
and-
that.
Why don't you let me end the episode if you don't feel good about it?
Okay, go ahead, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you
No,
so
that was bad. That was bad.
Azim, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to another episode of the I May Regret This podcast. As always, guys, we actually got questions this time. I know that we kind of skimmed over it really quickly, but we want the deep, meaty, juicy stuff. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging. I'm sorry. I'm requesting. I'm casually requesting, damn it. I just want questions, advice, relationship advice, work advice. Just give me the good stuff, okay? So once again, dan.and.canal@gmail.com or what people commonly use, imrt.podcast on Instagram for any questions, feedback, anything in between. Daniel and Ankur. Ankur, I'll let you go first. Any closing remarks?
Wait, who's going first?
I said Ankur.
Okay.
Azim, take it away.
Daniel, any closing remarks?
Azim, take it away.
I'm not going to let either of you get the satisfaction of that.
Why?
ripping. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to yet another episode of the I May Regret This podcast. We will see you for the next episode, but until then, Azim, take it away.
Azim, take it away.
Azim, I love you, buddy.
I don't wanna see you pull up, it's a hectic scene. I don't wanna see you, me and Gobi on the beat. What you mean? We gon' win. We be zooming through the cities on the west side. On the west side, yeah.
Rest in peace to this beat, not tryna flex. RKO to the rest.